we're live.
Doing a bunch of these life skill quests real quick.
Okay. One thing is done. My dispatch is complete. To the stronghold. Okay. Yeah, I was streaming for a little bit earlier today as well. This is my second stream of the day. But,
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
my internet died earlier. Oh my cat. Hey! Getting into everything.
So, faceting.
Yeah.
Trying to understand it a bit.
Basically, you get your ability gems, right? There are some random stats on that ability gem. You go to an ability gem cutter, and then there's two types. There's like regular ones, and then there's like a high risk one. Oh,
Mm.
Afterburn, thank you for the follow. Um, the stats are randomized, um, and the high risk one has a higher chance to fail the enhancement. The other ones have better chances to succeed. Um, then you just you pay a little bit of silver to do each of the facets. I think they have like 7 in each for the ones that you got from the tutorial. Um, Once you facet all of it, it doesn't matter if they succeed or fail, really. You need to get 5 succeeds on a single one in order for it to um, actually grant a bonus, but that goes in hand with your um, etchings, which are things that you will get later, uh, or pretty shortly, actually. That will allow you to get more of the points in those skills, basically. Um, so, for example, I have on mine, I have shield piercing. I have 5 nodes for that. That succeeded, so I get a 16% increased damage to shields. And then the rest of mine, I don't actually have the stats to hit yet, so I don't get any bonuses. So you can look at through them which ones have stats that you want. They base give 777 vitality as well, which is insane. And if you get enough facets successfully, I believe, then you get a extra vitality bonus on top of that. I think different base stone types. So like the stones of birth that we got are vitality, but there might be other ones with different stats. Oh my god, you can see P jumping up in the background. Get, Getting into
So I
everything.
did some faceting, but
Mm-hmm.
I've done everything except for the cracking chance one.
Do all of them. You have to 100% all of it. The only thing that matters is like the order you do them in, basically. So if you do the other two first, your chances of getting 5 on that high risk stat is like pretty low. Um, even going like starting on the high risk one, your chances of getting 5 aren't that great. So unless it's a stat that you really care about, then it's not that big of a deal. But you can also disassemble them, which gets you powders that you can use to you can spend the powders to craft more of these stones. Just another piece to the gear progression, basically. Lab. Still have an hour on that. Station. This is what completed. Aha. Mission results. Cool. No specials. If you complete a Chaos Dungeon, Boss Rush, Guardian Raid, or Platinum Field, special mission will be added. Okay. Okay. Cool. Start that mission. Get that going. Don't think I need anything in here. We have an hour left on that. Yo, Dark and Cyrus, rating of 21 people. Jeez, thank you. Welcome everyone. Nightbot's going on a rampage because people are spamming raid emotes. Everyone, welcome. We're just playing some Lost Ark. Hell yeah. Thank you, Age of Rogues for the follow, Glitch Gidget for the follow, Dark and Cyrus for the follow. Baby Doll Bones, Trenchcoat. Thank you for the follows. Cat, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like I want to see.
Come on. Yeah. I just have Nightbot on the default settings. I should probably go ahead and turn off the emote spam one. I don't know why that's on. Hold on. Let me go to Nightbot real quick and turn that off. Log into Nightbot here. Oh, my cat's getting into everything, of course. Let's see. Commands? No. Let's see. Spam protection? We can disable that. Disable that. Okay, you guys should be good to spam emotes now. That should all be good now. Sorry about that. Okay. Welcome by Faith. Thank you for the follow. The emote spam can commence now. Did you get your ability stone figured out there?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think I still have, yeah, I still have the same trader right now. I already bought everything from there.
Say that again. Bishu? He sent all this to Yorica feet?
Some people got timed out for spamming, but I don't think anyone got banned. Let me check just to be sure. No one got banned, but some people got timed out for spamming accidentally. 9 minutes. Okay, hold on. Let me figure this out. I don't know if I can untime people out actually. Yeah.
You did it. Uh, now we just have to convince Uncle Bishu.
Still pretty early. I'm not quite at the end game yet. My cat's messing around with stuff. Come on. Oh. Yeah? Do you not like being picked up? You can say hi to the stream. Cat cam.
Kitty cat meow face.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
There you go. She's a sassy little cat. She's only 8 months old. Let's see. Throw cat. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Master Montirk
She
asked
actually
you to
wants
get
out now, of
stallions
course.
For the Bishu Manor?
Hmm.
Wow.
I don't like what's being said here. I'm out here.
Stop getting inside of everything. Oh, we can probably party up here as well.
Yep. I'm just going through all these things I got real quick.
I set up my guild as well.
Oh, nice. Send me an invite.
Yeah, I think I can. Is it Alt U?
Ooh.
Yeah, Alt U. Very weird. Actually, can I just like add to? How do I add someone to my guild? I don't know. We're in guildmates. Guild invite. There we go. Friends. There we go.
I got a team for that too. Sweet.
Yeah. There's some quests, some of the welcome challenges as well that want you to do that. Let's see. Find disguised soldiers. I have another blue quest here that I can't actually do yet either. It requires some emotes that I don't have.
What emote?
Respect and polite? Yeah, respect and polite. Which I looked up and I get them from a bunch of random things. Solitera. I thought I already did this. Hey. We can't actually do we can't do guild objectives yet. I think it's like there's like a 3-day waiting period that you have to do when you start up a guild before you can do them.
Okay.
Just so people don't like spam make guilds for doing that. Pretty standard thing they add, but I'm not 100% sure, but I have drops turned on, so there should be drops here. You don't have to get all of the watch time on one channel, so you can watch a little bit on different channels for each of the drops. I'm pretty sure the drop right now is a pet. So if you guys have your accounts linked, there should be drops. Let's just teleport. Yeah, I think Diablo 4 is going to have something similar where you can ride mounts to get around. With how big the world is, it's quite handy. There's no sort of like sprint option or anything like that.
Who could be so generous to send them?
Monterk. Yes. Those steeds are definitely from him.
Or see, the level of detail in the hair on the horse's mane as well. Kind of nuts. For a game that came out in, like, I think 2019 in Korea, the betas were in, like, all the way as far back as, like, 2016. It's such a pretty game. Yeah. All the way up there. It's like there's an instanced quest up here. James, did you do the last dungeon?
Which one's that?
No, it wasn't a mobile game. It was just took this long to get it localized. Development for this game was hell. It took a long ass time. Development started in 2013, I believe. The time's up. Sorry. I disabled the... So, I guess it doesn't like spamming caps either. Do I have to turn off everything on Nightbot? Jesus. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Streamed a little bit earlier today, but the internet did not like that. Looks like people are being untimed out finally. How's everyone else doing? What about you, James? How's your night going?
Pretty good. Just chill. Oh my god, I got stat tuning? Oh, this is for Perfect Rounds, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what was up with my internet. Just some audio stuff here. Game getting crazy loud. What emote is that? Oh, it's Starkin's emote. Okay. It's like I have never seen that emote before. just realized that this was a boss. Oh, and he just runs away. Okay.
Several knights of Luterra have come
The music component,
King's tomb with me,
uh,
imbued
the music component of the Bard class is very enjoyable for me.
will last the ages by my side. We must protect the glorious King of Luterra and the power of Genesis that he has taken on. One day, when the song of the hero rings throughout the land, the legend shall...
Yo, $2,600 to St. Jude. That's fantastic. Congratulations. 48-hour stream. Jeez. Rateathon.
That's a lot. That's a while.
Yeah. It's a lot of money, too.
That's good.
I know a lot of people do charity stuff for St. Jude. They're real good.
The king's resting place.
All right. I assume I just leave now. Ooh, I got a bunch of that unlocked. I assume by raid-a-thon you mean that you all raided each other back to back over the 48 hours kind of thing? If so, that's pretty sick.
This is the Termia Library. Please keep it down.
24 streamers, okay. Every 2 hours we pass views on to the next. Nice, okay.
You found the clues. Nahun's clay soldiers.
Knowledge is wealth.
Second year. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do you guys have a Discord or something that you organize it through, or you make sure uh, if you guys have a Discord and you want to drop a link, links should be good to post, so. Nice. Cool.
This is the Termia Library. Please keep it down.
This book is thicker than
We gotta take something. Sorry, this is the founder. I am, yeah, I am loving this game. I mean, I've been waiting for it since the original announcement almost a decade ago. But no, I played the closed beta in November, I think. I think it was November. And I mean, I've been playing it since launch. I didn't do any founder packs or anything, but so I didn't get to play in the head start. Had to save some money for Elden Ring, which is coming out in like less than 2 weeks. But yeah, I've been enjoying the hell out of this game. I like it quite a lot. Yeah, that's good. How about you guys? For those of you who are playing, how are you liking it so far? Oh yeah, yeah. I am a huge Dark Souls fan. I just recently finished a playthrough of Dark Souls 2 on my YouTube channel as well. I absolutely love the Dark Souls series, and I've been very excited for Elden Ring. I'm gonna be doing probably at least a 12-hour stream on Elden Ring's launch. Nice. I haven't gotten into any of the endgame content here yet, but what I've played so far, I enjoy a ton. I'm gonna turn down the volume. I have it turned down for you guys, but it's still quite loud for me. Let's turn the dialogue down. And the sound effects down a little bit as well. I'll turn it up for you guys. Yes. I'm very much so looking forward to Elden Ring. That's going to be some good fun. Don't expect to get a whole lot of viewers, honestly, for Elden Ring, because most people are going to be watching the big streamers, Lobos and them, but I'm gonna stream the hell out of that. I enjoy shooters as well. Jam and I played a lot of Valorant. I haven't played Valorant in a while though. Jeez.
True.
It's been a hot minute. Did we finally have the polite greeting? We do. I have been playing a ton of Halo recently, though. Still playing tons of that. I haven't bothered streaming any of it yet, but yeah, thank you. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in and chatting for a bit. Always good to see some new faces around. Like,
We should prepare.
man, where is that? Okay. Upcoming area. Let's see where our quest's taking us. Back to Neria's Tavern. Yeah, I have not been able to get any good recordings of Halo.
Luterans should take the lead in fighting.
Booting that game up, even my all my browsers and everything just like die connection wise. That game is a hog and I have no idea why. They apparently did some updates recently that should have helped with some of like the desync stuff and whatnot, but still seems pretty rough. So I haven't bothered trying to stream it because I think it would just go so terribly. I record some of my ranked games and stuff. And I occasionally post some of that every once in a while, but for the most part, I don't have a lot of Halo content here. But I do have like almost 200 hours in it already, so I've played a crap ton. I just haven't. Man, just haven't bothered streaming it. If it gets to a point where I can stream it, I definitely want to. It's just not great as is. What's up, Prelude? I can check my earrings here. I lose the domination for specialization. Better into vitality, I guess. These aren't better. Down here.
Are you right?
I'm hopping over to your channel.
I just went to your channel.
Of course.
Oops. Okay, am I staying here or am I going to you?
You can come here.
Where are you headed?
Okay, sorry.
I'll stay still.
I have to wait 21 seconds, actually. I got timed out. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it's just after 10 here as well. You have a good night. Thank you again for stopping in and chatting. I appreciate it.
And I'm here.
If you finish this quest, these are actually rapport NPCs. There's a couple of them around here.
Almost about to level up. Oh my god.
I just hit 31.
There's like no more. There's no little bit left. It's like full. No, you're not leveled up yet.
Hmm. There we go. Let's see. My cards are starting to look a little better as well. I actually have a few of them. Hold on. Claim a reward from you that I missed. And from you.
Yeah, level up, baby. Mm-hmm.
There's a Makoko seed right there, by the way, if you didn't get it.
I was being a type of rats. Gotta give me a second. Ooh, baby. 2 skills up to level 10.
Nice. I've been spreading mine out more. I might try around with trying to get some to tier 3. Just when the skills aren't at least level 4 for their first perk, I feel like they feel like they hit like a wet noodle. It just doesn't seem very effective. Usually.
This guy dead.
I still think it's very weird that the bard who has a harp plays a pan flute for their instrument. And I guess the last dungeon we could have done together would have been Greyhammer Mine.
I think I did that with Finn.
Okay.
But we can do it, yeah.
I already did it on
I don't
hard,
mind doing
so.
it again. Same here. But we can do it again if you want.
Oh, I'm not in any need of it. It's just if you hadn't done it yet, we could do it, but that was all. Hopefully I can get to my boat soon as well. Throw my machete around. Get some, It's a good thing not all the enemies aggro on you immediately once your gear score is high enough. I always hate that when in MMOs, once you like vastly out-leveled enemies, they will still just attack you. It's not difficult, it's literally just annoying.
They say the world
I'm going to
harvest
stay
set
away.
the other village on fire. A pox on them. Those cursed fools. They say the world
I'm going to
harvest
stay
set
away.
the other village.
I love
Ooh,
that skill so much.
your big mortar shell.
Yes. God, it makes me so happy when everything just explodes. I don't know why.
La 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 la.
Let me see. Ah, this song.
I'm making headway on my next level. Jeez.
My friend has asked me if I want to go see Spider-Man this week. I could do with getting out of the house. That sounds like a good idea.
What's outside?
I've been trapped in the house for so long.
I know that feeling all too well. I do have to make a run by 7-Eleven at some point this morning.
Why?
Gotta get something.
At a 7-Eleven?
Yeah, gift card.
Hmm.
Most of my grandmother was gonna pick one up, but the place she was going to was having problems registering the card, so I'm like, oh, guess I gotta go now.
The 7
Computer
stars
issues.
we call the sidereals.
They took down all the gift cards after 3 of them failed to register. And it's like, oh,
As
fair
they
enough.
watch over us for all eternity, they share with us their light. But the grandest star of them all left Arcasia to become our eternal king.
Ow.
La 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 la.
Did you take a look?
That's a level up already, jeez.
A rift appeared in the air, and demons poured out of it.
Questing is always the best XP.
Oh, wait.
Almost the drop-off point. I was like, what am I looking at here?
We of the World Harvest shall show the anger of the common people to the monarchy and build a nation.
Look at them run! It was an ordinary human who banded those heroes together to save the world. The fate of the world hinged upon one person's...
One day, Father asked me if I wanted to become king.
That's interesting.
Who goes there?
Still there, Tamale?
Mm-hmm.
I got real quiet. I was confused. What area are you in right now?
I am in Sunbright Hill.
Like, there's fish. It's more quests.
Always got more quests to do.
Yep.
Burn it all! I can't live like this anymore.
What do you want with this old man?
You again? Why are you still here? What are you trying to say?
There's actually a dungeon in this zone that we can probably do once you get here as well.
Okay. Sounds good. Down for me a dungeon.
Need to make that item level count go up.
Yeah, buddy.
Huh? Who are you?
His crown is
Your
just
resting
like the
place has
iron one in
become
that old
an
story.
ashen pile. Poor Neria.
The war's finally over. Is there any good news? Gather round. I shall now proclaim the words of King Thyrane. The tyranny of Regent Sherrod is over.
I, Thyrane, proclaim henceforth as King of Lutera that all riches wrongfully seized shall be returned to the people of Lutera. Proud men and women of Lutera, wicked deceivers like Sherrod, shall never be tolerated in this kingdom again.
Oh, jeez.
May the honor and pride of Lutera live on forever.
Stevatron, hey, welcome to the chat.
King Thyrane.
YOLO.
3 cheers for our new king. I'll second that.
Thank you for the follow.
How wonderful. I'm pleased.
Your resting place has become an ashen pile. Neria has turned to stone.
My name is Thyrane. In the name of justice, foul regiment, I will punish you. Be careful. You almost
want to be Thyrane now.
No, you can't.
I want to be Thyrane
You
now.
are doomed. Evil Sherrod, taste my blade.
wonderful. I'm pleased.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Heck yeah.
Nice. Logging level up. Let's go. What's my logging at? Level 6 now? Pretty good.
Ah, I've been waiting for you. The wind sun is setting now. Are you ready to welcome the dark? There is something I must tell you before I begin.
Going to Sunbright Hill now. Woo!
Nice.
The blinding rays of dawn bow down to worship. The resting place of thee, Lutera, our eternal king. The sun is rising over Lastra Forest. The place where our hero rests. The Earth has answered our call. Go to Lastra Forest The land that the sun
Okay, he gave me the quest to finally go to the dungeon.
Nice, nice.
Collect the Eagle
Sweet.
Seal in Luterra Castle. Guess I have to go back to Luterra Castle first. While you are getting caught up, I will just do some logging. Is there anything else in this area? Excavating. Oh. Ooh, I have Prelude of Death unlocked finally. Think over this. This is the one. Attack nearby foes, dealing damage 2 times. Yes. Cooldown. Oh, I can take that all the way to 7. Do that. Damage amplification, move speed reduction, hit amount. Nice. Let's go test out that skill in a moment here. Okay. And then the debuff runs out and it does more damage. That's cool. What are the other options I have? Move speed reduction and bonus damage through Death's End stacks. I wonder what's more damage. I think the extra stack is more damage. I think? I'm pretty sure that the Endless Tune is better than the Death Amplification, assuming that I hit with all 3 to stack it 3 times. Could be wrong though.
Remember to activate your triport. It will help you get around Lutera.
Still get a decent amount
Any good
of
news? You've located the tomb of the former king.
leg spikes.
I knew you'd do it. We should prepare.
I'll do that. Okay.
What song should I play?
Where are they? Oh, wants me to talk to you.
I heard a young outsider was knighted.
Flowers for sale! Show someone you care with lovely flowers!
I hope I get more rich and handsome customers.
It's time to get back on our feet.
The barbecue here is exquisite.
We've got some fine goods today. Goods from a... Smells amazing, right?
Okay. It makes 10 of them as well. Treated meat. Just rare. Okay. Better versions of it, yeah. Ooh, they require some higher tier fish. Okay. Cool. I'm just doing some ambient stuff. I got the quest to go to the forest dungeon now. It's one of the main quests you'll get. So.
Goods from across the sea.
Oh, my back. It's a fine day to eat outside, isn't it?
We have high expectations for this one.
I hope I get more rich and handsome customers.
feeling lucky today? This round is tough. Very tough. This round is tough. Very tough.
Don't have enough charm.
I think I'm getting close to where you are.
Yeah, you're in the right area.
Mhm.
It's been a while since I've seen a stranger here. What brings you here?
A ghost in there! It saw me! It stole the relic. A curse be upon you!
If you still insist on going after that, I won't stop you.
After you finish up that thing you're doing, you should be on the same quest as me. Do these little things right before the dungeon.
Kit Kat.
I have some stronghold stuff that's done. Do my research if I had to guess. I'm gonna hop over to my stronghold quick, but you should be getting the quest to go to the dungeon very, very soon. How are my frames?
Okay. I literally just got the quest. Oh, baby. Hell yeah.
Once you get here, it's gonna want you to do a little bit of running around to pick up some items or whatever, but then it goes right into the dungeon.
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
Pretty sure this is the merchant I already bought stuff from.
I made a lot of things very angry.
Wow, nice place you got here. Our stuff is nice too. Take a look.
Yeah, I'm getting some pretty crazy ping. I have another stream open because I'm very, very close to getting my my next drop for Lost Ark. 98% of 4 hours. Let's see. I want to get... Yes. Crisis Evasion. I have 1 of 20.
going through my skills real quick. Changed them up a bit.
Yep.
Come on, real quick. I want to show you something.
Give me a moment.
Go over the tree over here. Cut it down on 1. Okay? We're gonna do it together on 1. 3, 2, 1. There you go. See?
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah.
It chopped faster. That's interesting.
Yep. I don't know what all it does for like bonuses, if there's any bonuses, but yeah. Pretty cool. Wait, it just told me. Oh, I have to go buy the castle myself. I'm dip dunk. Her. Going to the chair, buddy. I'm like, yeah.
There we go. I got my my pet from the Twitch drop.
Nice.
There's a red one, a black one, a gold one, and a purple one. Oh, I like the black and purple one, dude. Let's go. Register a new pet. Yo, he's a little birdie, dude. Let's go.
Here. Okay. I'm not gonna fetch while you're down there. You come up here. There you go. Good boy. I have to finish up doing this stuff real quick.
Chat. This is Burb. Say hi to Burb. This person getting in my way. Come on. This is Burb. Hell yeah.
Good kill, dude.
Ew. Oh. So this is for class ones. Let's see. Serenity to Courage makes outgoing damage plus 10% and crit rate plus 10%. The recovery effect ends, an additional recovery effect is activated, recovering 8% of your max HP. Damage, of course. What kind of question is that? Need 20 of them to get the engraving, though. And that's only for the first level of the engraving. I wonder if there'll be more engravings added as time goes on. Looks like all the engraving boxes I had to open. Got 4k HP though, that's pretty good.
Good turns on both. I have to at least.
There's There's a Makoko seed here, by the way, if you don't have it yet.
Listen here, little shit stands.
Oh. Okay. Oh, do you like my new pet, by the way? This
One
is
second. Keep streaming.
Mm-hmm. This is Burb.
Oh, yeah, purple. I like and black. Oh, that's cool. I like it.
Hmm.
And yes.
I mean, if you watch my stream for 4 hours, which I will not be live for 4 hours, you'll get the box for it.
What's near pal?
Up 2 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm party leader this time.
Hoping I get the weapon
Ooh.
because that'll be an upgrade to my current weapon.
It'll be a very slight upgrade for me, 5 levels. My current is eye level 165. It'd be a big increase for my necklace and chest piece, though. Hard. Enter.
Yep. Did it not work? Oh, there we go.
I think I have stopped lagging and dropping frames now that I'm no longer watching a stream while streaming. Okay, how many Makoko seats we got here? 7? Not too many. We'll keep our eyes open for... I like the look of this dungeon already, like a forest. Looks very mysterious.
Gotta find them seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Breakable over here.
I didn't see anything. If you mouse over something that's breakable, it'll highlight it as red.
Bye-bye.
Ah, one here.
Killing stuff.
Mm-hmm. The last one, the mines, they were full of hidden paths and stuff. I don't know how many of those you guys found, but managed to get all like 12 of the seeds in that one.
Nice.
Oh, that lag. Oh, I see one. But it's behind a wall. Here, maybe? Up here? It's here somewhere. These can be very finicky to get inside of as well. Oh, I see another Makoko seed up there as well. Maybe we have to head, like, back through a different area or something? I don't know. There's definitely 2 seeds behind there, though. Let's check these bushes around the middle. Perhaps we can take a right around this wall after this door up here?
Oh.
We can, like, shoop around, maybe?
Oh boy. So many undead.
The knights that guard the moon door.
Oh. And boom.
Easy. I see another Makoko seed there, actually.
Yep. Oh boy!
There's the 2 seals we picked up in earlier dungeons.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and this will wrap around all the way back to the other spot for sure. I've already come to the come to terms with the fact that I will never get all 1200 of these. There's just no way in hell I'll ever farm that much, I don't think. But there's a chest here as well.
How much you want to bet it's a mimic?
I bet my left nut that it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God.
I didn't get anything.
I just got potions.
I call a ripoff. I didn't get nothing.
I got potions and some silver.
Bye-bye. Kitty. My cat's all laying on me. He's happy to there. Another side path? La la.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it looks like though. Shoot it if all fails.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
May have to go back there. I don't know.
Also, like, G is such a weird key to be pressing to activate everything instead of F or E. It's
alright.
It's very strange to my body trying to relearn button presses like that.
Well, here we go. Spoopy scary.
You shall not defile this place of peace.
Bet.
We've come to save the world. What do you mean?
Worth.
Yeah.
I got 3 stacks on him. Oh, you got a turret now.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh wow.
Let go.
He stunned me out of my thing.
Oh god, there's two of them now. Really, you're gonna stun me out of my ability. I don't quite like it, sir. Almost made it.
11? I'm dead.
You can revive yourself, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I almost died too. No, buddy, you're just gonna get wrecked. What the hell? Slap is okay.
Me when the shit's just that good.
Your spirit is strong. Your soul is worthy of approaching the Ark.
Oh no, where's the demon guy gonna be?
We just know he's coming, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, new gear.
Armor. Let's go.
Buddy. Yes, kitty. How you doing? Oh, the lantern. Something.
Oh, hold on. How much you want to bet? We
No,
can't go back. I was thinking, ooh, how much you want to bet we can take it there? We do...
Laser!
And Light of Purification.
Hello. This.
Wants me to go up
Come
here.
over me, come over me, come over me! No!
What?
Seed!
Look at it after.
You dare interrupt my capturing of the seed!
I don't know. I was just going
kidding.
to. I was going to the objective. Come on. Okay,
Come on, we gotta get all. We gotta get them all. We gotta catch them all. You know.
I mean, of course. How many do we have so far? Okay, there's one more after this then.
Really? We're already out.
Oh, I have to put the lantern down to pick it up.
Okay. Lay down. You're okay. Yeah, okay, buddy. We should go. There's two different ways. Can't go that way. No.
Nope. It wants us to go up here still.
Oh, right.
Talk to this guy, I guess.
Lantern will illuminate the darkness and guide you to King Lutera's
Okay. Ooh, we can go
There's two
left or
different ways.
right.
My personal belief, left is always right. That's just me, though.
Oh, you need to open it because I'm holding a tool.
It's a large bulky door. You don't say.
I'm gonna guess that in these splitting sections...
So many of you little buggers.
I'm sorry, did it just make COD zombie noises? That is what I heard there.
Wow.
Instant kill? Let's go.
Maybe they're in. Hey. Get away from me. I'm all stuck in the middle of you buggers. Cat, where you going? My cat just abandoned me. To my death. My cat.
Poor cat. Getting blamed
Alright.
for everything. I imagine in these splitting paths we won't find a Makoko seed, if I had to guess.
No idea. Whee!
As if I didn't feel powerful enough already.
You dare interrupt me when I'm almost done? You wretched little thing. Neil can sit there and
Oh,
now.
oh, I have a right-click ability as well.
Nice. You're almost dead, by the way.
Yeah, I used a potion.
Okay.
I was trying to activate a thing. It was not a fan.
Hey, everybody.
He's definitely making COD zombie noises, these enemies.
Knock knock? I like it. There's but one way, and that is forward. Don't fall now.
And I dropped the lantern.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, shit. Guess that's that.
Oh, man. What Lily have here? This building looks rather grand.
Ooh, we have 3 doors now. 3 doors down?
Hmm.
You don't get that reference because it's a Canadian rock band.
I know the band. I just
Okay.
don't know much about those songs. Middle? Maybe?
Obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Middle. Gotta.
The lesser of two evils. Destroy the mad. Let's go kill some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, try me.
Destroy. That was quick. Burn, baby, burn. Stealing all my kills with your magical freaking lantern.
Hell yeah, dude. With how powerful it is, you'd think it's green.
One black kills. Mister has the lantern. Don't drop it now again.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hate to have to push you down there to go get it.
I'm fine. I got it.
Ghost Knights.
Can I keep this lantern? I love a weapon that one-shots everything in the game. That's pretty cool.
Boom! I love it.
Big jumps.
Yeah, buddy. And we do this. Magical portal into the unknown?
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, is there? I think that's right.
Ooh, cutscene.
Who of the great King Lut? Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
After I pick up one more Makoko seed, I have to stop.
Oh, yeah, 68.
Yep.
If you're not loaded in, there's a solo. I think it's solo.
I suppose after I get one more, my next goal would be to aim for 420 of them.
Yeah, buddy. Indeed. I did not realize.
Yeah, my thing's you and your NVMe drive with your fast load
Listen
times.
here, buddy. Listen here. I paid good money for it, okay?
I mean, I paid good money for mine.
Yeah, buddy.
I should have gone with an
Oh,
NVMe
snap.
drive. I don't think my motherboard supports it though. I think is why I didn't get one.
How has nobody discovered this? This is huge.
They don't have satellites.
I mean, fair enough. But they have magic, though.
Yeah. I know what I said.
Oh my god. Hey, why are you so angry, you? Oh, hello. Eat that, Buzz. Oh, I'm stunned. Not very nice.
There's some attack speed for you.
Thank you. As I lay into this guy. Back attack. Spread his armor. Oh, he gets healed? He's invincible? That's really not good.
It might be doing one of those things where it goes back and forth with only one of them being damageable
Yep,
at a time.
I'm just stuck in the corner. That was painful.
You're fine. Oh, got it off. Good.
Cast heat metal on this guy.
Nice. I dodged right into it still.
Like Char is dead. Keep firing.
Ah, the last Makoko seed.
Baby.
There we go.
It'd be a shame for me to push you off and claim the arc for myself.
I'm at the final seed. I don't need to get any more.
Oh no.
I'm pretty close to roster level 16 though.
Oh. Oh.
I just like to look. I like to be thorough.
Yep. Brazier looks rickety. Yes, it does.
Oh, you know what? I've seen this before.
You don't say.
Run.
What the hell?
Run.
Oh, I'm on fire, yeah.
Shame, run.
I didn't realize I was on fire.
So this was in one of the earliest trailers.
Excuse me, coming through. Beep, beep. Hey, buddy, fire hurts, just saying. So, who,
Yeah.
what, where, why, and where'd this thing come from?
One of the earliest gameplay trailers had this. This entire scene.
Alright.
Dude, we're gonna fight this thing.
Wago, my god.
I love the way
Probably
that I love the way the camera like shifts as you're going through zones like this as well. So cool. Chug potions on cooldown.
Yep. See ya.
I walked too
I have taken
far.
the lead. I don't want to take lead anymore.
I was too close to the edge.
Oh. I'm just gonna shoot.
What? I was out of the area. That's not fair. That's cheating.
The game says otherwise. Here's your fire. Let me give you some fire. Thank you. Come through.
Yeah, he's not gone. We're gonna have to fight him again. Absolutely.
I know.
That
Nope.
fight was
Oh, they're
not
all fucking
nearly
dead.
long enough.
Fuego. Oh, my stomach.
Ooh, that's a lot of them.
Not dead though.
They're very squishy, thankfully.
Wait up! I gotta carry this big gun. Wait for don't leave me behind.
Well, I gotta carry these big guns. Ugh.
Okay, I'm enough of you. And boom! I love it. One lived? This cannot be stood for.
Yeah, the one lived. We killed a horde of like 50 of them. One of them lives, and he's like... I mean, yeah, I don't see anything over there. One of them lives, and he's like, yeah, I got this. Let's not run away. Let's do this. Let's kill them. I don't know what he was thinking, but...
Hey, buddy. We're going up. See you up there.
Such a cool looking boss.
And we have reached the tower. How much you want to bet? After we defeat this thing, he's gonna do. Demon guy's gonna do what he did last time. Pull out of it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Also, I know you don't play it, but this is literally just Kitava from Path of Exile. This fight.
Oh, okay. He's angry. Why go? Oh, I just got bit. Okay. God, I love the fucking water shot. It makes me just happy on the inside.
I found like the perfect spot to stand. Where just like none of the abilities were hitting.
Oh, I just got yoinked.
I really like a lot of these like mechanics so far.
Oh my god, I got it off. I got it off. Down with you. I
Also,
would help you, but it seemed like you got that.
There's no way this boss is done either.
Nah, he's just on a part where I got this. Water? H2O?
Well, that's how we're gonna kill him. He fire guy, we use water.
How do I?
We gotta fight him again.
Never mind, I got it.
He has 7 more health bars.
You know, just 7 more. Casual. 7. I'll be like turrets. I got 2 turrets for you, buddy. Interesting. Okay. Flaming tornado. I like it a lot. Oh, that sucked.
Crazy fight. This is so I talked about this with Finn and you the other day. This is there's almost certainly going to be like harder versions of these dungeons that we can do in the end game. In order to get it'll just be the same dungeons, but they'll be at end game level. So they'll just be harder to complete. And these fights will be much more difficult to actually like do them. You won't be able to just tank through the mechanics. You'll have to actually actively dodge them, you know.
Yeah, I have a turret. You look a little angry. Why is that? Hey, come back here. Oh, okay. Well, you little cheeky bugger.
I think we just run to his head, is what it said, to evade those attacks.
Oof. He is not a happy panda.
This side again. I'm gonna run to him. Let's go.
Yes, the fire doesn't. Okay.
Probably stops damaging after you phase it.
Ballsy lava.
Let's go. Fire demon don't like water.
Why is there a demon here in this? Why are they the ghost fighting the demon?
Isn't that just like the question of this entire game? Why is there a demon here?
Exactly. H2. Oh.
Basically,
H2. Oh.
every primary story beat so far has been, why is there a demon here? Like, literally every main event that happens can just be described with that phrase, so. I'd say it's, you know, get the first arc from King Lutera.
First arc? You what? Buddy system. Successor of Fate. I got the achievement.
Nice, I got both of those as well.
Buddy
Successor of Fate is probably for this. Buddy system is probably like clear X dungeons with friends. Suppose I can
He's a
shift
big
tab
one.
and find out.
I've been waiting for you.
Obtain your first arc. Wow.
You have sought me out through the path of the light.
I think it said there was 3 of them
Aura growing in strength. A
at the
vile
beginning of the
power
game.
threatens to engulf the world in darkness. Behold the light of creation that bound the archdemon Kazaros.
Oh?
Cool.
I entrust this arc to you. Protect the mortal realm with its power.
Yoink, don't mind if I do.
Arcs hidden across the world. You must find them.
6
and save
others,
the
so
light
7
world
total.
from darkness.
Why? Sounds good.
Show me the way. Show me the way to go. To maim, slaughter, kill all the
Loot.
demons. Or
Let's go. Let's get this loot, boys.
what do we get today? Piece of candy, yes. Oh my god, I got the weapon. I'll
I
find if I do.
did, but I got the blue one, which is not better, unfortunately.
I'm sorry. I got...
I did, however, get a necklace upgrade. I lose 77 endurance, so I go from 23 fizz reduction to 15%. But still, I think that's worth it. Lose expertise and crit for endurance and domination. Do I care about domination? That's no. I care mostly about endurance, expertise, and swiftness. I don't have any swiftness right now, which sucks, but I like the crit and expertise.
Level up. Level up.
I didn't get a purple chest piece like I was hoping. It's unfortunate. That's okay. I Still have 152 gear score. Item level go burr, as the title of the stream says.
What's your equipment level?
It is 152.5.
How do I have higher?
Better luck on your drops?
I guess so, jeez. I'm at 158.33.
Okay, it's not that much higher.
Yeah.
I have a couple pieces of gear that could probably do with some upgrading. My gloves are still 140. I think that's what's really holding me back.
Mhm.
Okay. Song of Escape. Level 33, though. Let's go.
That was fun. Like,
That was a cool dungeon. If they continue to be like that, I'm gonna be happy. Ooh, the Ark of Trust hidden by Sidria Lutera. I got a card. Asta card. Hello, Black Clover.
hello indeed, yes. I sort my inventory. Where's the sort? Found.
Ooh, elemental damage reduction and elemental damage. That's gonna be a cool set. I'm assuming we will get these, yeah. As we get each of the arcs, we'll probably get these. That makes sense. I only have 2 completed card sets. Do you have any cards that could be upgraded right now? Doesn't look like it. Okay. It wants me to go to the library. And that dungeon took us like 45 minutes or more.
Good is good.
The cinematic parts are really cool, but I have a feeling they will get repetitive
Please keep it down.
when doing them in the end game. So I wonder how much of that will stick around. Be curious to see.
It took some time, but we found the first arc.
Okay.
Remember to activate your triport. It will help you get around Lutera.
We have a new trade merchant visiting, and I have a dispatch to complete.
We're just getting started. Splendid that you found the first arc. Now, it's our duty to keep the ark safe.
Oh, and go back to the library. Great.
Yep.
Thank you. Top tier quests. No. Card. Okay. Back to the library.
This is the Termia Library. Please keep it down.
Knowledge is there a book you're looking for?
Hmm. Back to the monastery, I guess.
May the gods be with you.
Starting to get tired.
Are you looking for records on the Lazanids?
At times like
So it's almost Valentine's Day, Jane.
Is it really? Wait, when is Valentine's Day?
10 minutes for me. I guess a little longer for you.
Okay. Well, I was expecting a few days from now, not 10 minutes. Like, okay.
The Lazanids
Wow.
were the only people capable of flight. They were given the mission of observing and governing the world. But they deceived the gods and took the arcs for themselves. Their wings.
remember to activate your triport.
Ah.
It will help you get around Luterra.
Can't stop yawning.
That's in a record of the Lazanith, stored in the Medric Monastery.
Yeah, we gotta go in the basement now.
I'm sure our descendants will honor you.
There's something suspicious about the energy coming from the sealed demon.
How to seal a demon. Ooh la la.
Roster level 16. Let's go.
See?
Most Lazanists returned to Elgatia. The only remaining wing.
It seems you're here to look at the old archives.
Please pray with us. May we stop those preparing.
Get back here. You can't.
So
Fast as fuck, boy.
A record of the Lazanids
Yeah.
in the underground cemetery.
Got some
Any
card
card
packs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, 2 normal cards incoming.
I got one normal, one uncommon. Oh well.
I got 2 uncommons. Let's see what cards I get. We got Sierra card and Egg of Creation card.
Egg of Creation. What is it?
Did that give me any new sets? Doesn't look like it. Were they duplicates? Doesn't look like duplicates. No.
Unkissed ring. I'll wait for you.
You don't have to wait for me, it's okay.
Okay. Don't tell me twice.
I've accepted the fate of
Oh,
people.
it did it for me too.
Stayed in Arcasia.
Okay.
So I may observe the world and relay the voice of the gods.
There we go. Let me help.
As I
Hell yeah.
live
Ooh, level
my
up.
destiny, my calling is to lead the one who opens the future to that holy place where the flower faces the light.
There we go. Where is this guy? Oh, the bard's back over there.
I have been waiting for you. Trixian. An old
That's
name.
Hmm.
It's a realm of pure light created by the gods themselves to watch over Arcasia. A sort of watchtower for the Lasnath, to keep an eye on us. The Song of Trixian is the only way to find it. You, of all people, should be able to follow the path of light, as King Lutera once did.
I sure hope we get an explanation as to, like, you know, why, you know, for travel to Trixon.
Oh, baby. And away we go. Oh snap, Crackle Pop Rice Krispies. Oh snap.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah. Wait, I have wings? That's not me, never mind.
Nah,
It looks
that's,
like the headpiece I was wearing.
that's the chick from the start.
I'm like, that kind of looks like the headpiece I'm wearing. I was like,
What do we got going on here now? We're back.
what up, lady? We can
Training grounds.
The arcs are artifacts of immense power.
Okay.
They can bring peace to the world.
Or destruction. Yeah, I knew it. Like, this story's not very original, but it's enjoyable enough.
Yep. Yeah, I found the first of 7.
Is the arc of trust.
Actually, he's the Magic Knight of Anti-Magic.
Trusted you to continue their legacy. 6 more dormant arcs remain. You must find them all before the world falls to darkness.
Okay.
Bet. Speaking to Beatrice right now requires more charisma. Oof. Enter the training grounds?
Oof, indeed.
Is this just the same training grounds from the very beginning of the game? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Cool. Cool to know that it's there. Let's go talk to Thorane then.
You buddy.
Remember to activate your triport. It will help you get around.
Dude, 100%ing this game will take my entire life. I'm gonna be no-lifing this until the 24th. The 24th of February will be my last day of no-lifing for a while.
Should prepare. Found the sanctum and stored the ark.
Cause Elden Ring out on the 25th.
Actually existed. Impressive.
But after that, whew.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, this is the fastest way. I'm gonna hop over to my stronghold as well. Manage that stuff up. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
Happy Valentine's Day from the past.
Ooh, got myself a new merchant here.
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
What do you have to offer me, merchant?
May Regulus watch over the hero who protected the
Ooh,
sanctuary.
her application specialized in wind. Let's get it. Nice. Okay. Station. Yo, 150%. Let's go. What do I need more of? Let's check my seals. I am lowest on red ones, so let's do red ones. How's my research looking? 9 hours still? Okay.
Yeah, mine's gonna take a while too.
Song of Escape. The merchant that appeared just now had a new crewmate though, so that's cool.
Nice.
The stronghold very much reminds me of your keep from Warlords of Draenor in World of Warcraft. Which was honestly one of the worst WoW expansions. But ooh, cutscene. Demon Council meeting?
Who?
They had some kind of magical sword. By the time I got there, Master Voltan was already slain by the mortals.
I told him that power alone cannot be relied on for victory.
Spoken like someone without any power for themselves.
What?
Does this mean we have to alter the plan, Master Kazaros?
Nothing has changed. Long ago, the light broke away from chaos and forged its own destiny.
shall prepare a worthy sacrifice for Master Kazaros. I will head for Rohendel. I have some unfinished business there.
I suppose I'll pay a visit to the hero who slew Voltan.
It would be my honor to guide you to them, Master Kakul Sadon.
Champions of chaos. It is up to us to restore the balance of creation. They must now pay the price.
Why did that feel like a Sunday morning cartoon?
Oh.
That whole cutscene they gave us there felt like a Sunday morning cartoon. You're still in your stronghold then, I take it?
No, in the flower and orchard.
It kicked you from my party. We're not a party anymore.
Did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna hop off momentarily here anyways, though.
Hmm?
I'm gonna hop off momentarily anyways, though, so.
Okay.
Because it is midnight here.
True.
Ooh, we have mining and trapping here.
Where did I... who are you? What business does a noble have at such a hum... Please.
I want to get the teleporter here, and then I'll probably hop off for the night. I'm very confused as to why copper ore nodes give us iron ore.
Because games.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, I want to make sure I have my work energy as low as I can. You never want it to cap out. If you can help it anyways. I think mine's low enough that I shouldn't max out, though.
Those heretics aren't all bad. They provided a source of great hope for those who felt nothing but despair.
Let's do a little bit more mining, and then I'll probably hop off for the night. The finale for the new season of Demon Slayer was out today, by the way. And I know you're not big on Demon Slayer, but boy, it was really good. It was an extra long episode. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for me.